Okay, so let's get into it then. So this is week three. Week one and two is already completed. Week one and two we did 3 times a week. So right here it was the Iron Beauty Abs program for three times a week. It was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If possible, you can also have done Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then you can do a yoga. Um, like always, I recommend doing the 10K steps per day. And Steph, you're already doing that, so um, you're feeling it, right? You're feeling the difference between the 10K steps per day.
Yeah, my before doing the challenge, I was only at like my maximum was like 3,000 steps a day.
Yeah, now you're doing like 10,000. It's just such a big difference, right?
Yeah.
But are you doing like anything different in terms of like exercises, particularly? Are you running in the morning? Are you doing something that to get those 10,000? What switched from 2,000 to 10,000 for you?
Uh, Before doing I wasn't aware that that we needed to be up and moving, so I didn't do anything. I would always just like work on my computer, but now I'm just like, now that you started the challenge, I was like, okay, how am I going to get my 10,000 steps? So I've been waking up early in the morning, before 7 a.m. and just getting my steps in throughout the day. I try to get first thing in the morning at the very least 6,000 steps, and then throughout the day I'll get the rest of them. So I'm already like at 11,000 today.
Whoa, how are you doing all that? Like, how are you getting your first 6,000? Like, what are you doing in the morning?
I'm going to the park and I'm walking those 6,000 steps. I take different trails because we have a very friendly neighborhood, and we have a very, like, Thomasville, Georgia is like, very safe area. There's like tons of trails. So I do a different trail almost every day. And so I get those 6,000 steps in the morning and throughout the day. And because I'm on the phone all day,
Yeah.
instead of sitting down, I walk around and talk on the phone. And then I park my car really far from, like, when I go to Walmart or shopping, I park my car really, really far. Instead of, like, always going through the drive-through, I walk in. So there's just like little tiny changes that I've been doing.
Yeah, it's definitely been showing up on your before and after so far. You've only done what, 2 weeks in it? Or one 2 weeks, right? Just doing that, just changing that particular part.
Yeah.
Sweet. And doing the mojo, obviously, right?
Oh yeah, the mojo is without fail.
Without fail. I know it's crazy how I kind of came up with that idea. Like I just made that thing because I was going to give it away after a webinar, just to
Mhm.
give it away. Like, cause I was like, I don't think anybody wants it.
Yeah.
And people started wanting it. So I was like,
I think
okay.
it's given me the energy and the fact that it just helps me. I used to be super bloated all the time, and now it's not. I'm not bloated anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Shoot, that's awesome. I mean, there's definitely some clearness of mind when you don't have to worry about, like, that part of you anymore.
Lethargic. I know. Yeah, that's why I've been telling everybody. Yeah, I've been telling everyone about it because, like, it's just so awesome. And I had like a couple friends join the group and started doing it with me.
Oh, awesome. Sweet.
I know.
Sweet. So, this is part three. This is week three for our Iron Beauty Abs program. This part, we're going to tone it, get a little bit more into depth. So we're going to do more of a sculpting toning kind of deal, So we're going to have one where it's really like working on firming up the abs, and then one on sculpting and like kind of forming the ab particularly, making
Yeah.
those abs kind of like pop and then stay strong at the same time. So it's going to be like 2 different days. So that's why I split up the time and made it shorter time, but it's going to be a shorter time, but it's also going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 different. It's going to be 4 workouts instead of 3. So the frequency is more, but the overall is the same. So it typically should be the same. It's just not so much pressure on you.
Okay.
Okay. So it's 4 times a week. Ideally, you would do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. You skip Wednesday, or you can do Tuesday, Wednesday, then Friday and Saturday.
Hmm.
However you want to split it up. I would usually do like one or the other. You don't have to do sculpting first, then toning. It doesn't really matter. It's just the exercises are particularly a little bit different, and you'll notice what I mean right now when I go into it real quick. So the intensity, same thing. always should be like at a 7.5, kind of hard, but you can still like push through. It burns, but you can still push through. If it's 5, it's too easy for you, then you're not working hard enough, because these type of workouts are meant to push yourself to the next level. Not like, oh, you need to do 10 reps, you need to do 5 reps, or stop at 3 reps, stop at 21 reps. Like, these are going to be meant to do as many reps. So if you go to 21 the first time, try to hit 21 the second time, or 31, you know, like whatever you can possibly do for yourself, try to get there for yourself.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the exercises, planks, these are different, a little bit different. I put windshield wipers in there, and I'll show you in a second. Those are the only ones that are different. How long should it take? It should take about 10 to 15 minutes to do the total. So it shouldn't take too long. Did you time the last one?
Yeah, I got to, at the beginning of the first week, I was at 32, and then I was at 24 minutes.
Nice. Okay. So this one should take a little bit less, because like I said, I cut down the exercises to different days. So they're going to be in more frequency. So it's going to be more days, but less time throughout that day. So it's going to be like an 8-minute workout, pretty much like 8 to 12 minutes, somewhere around there. So the sculpting days is these different exercises right here, these 4 exercises. And we're using that concept. We're always going back to the concept I talk about, the Tabatas, like that 4-minute workout thing where you're going balls to the wall, like as much as you can possibly do in 20 seconds, and then resting for 10 seconds, and then repeating the process. Okay. So one of my favorite ab exercises is the bicycles, right? The bicycles, because you get to put your elbow to the ground, and then put your elbow to your knee, and continue as that part. And so it works. I don't want to talk about exactly what those muscles are, but let's just say it works the front of your muscles and the side of your muscles. So like those, how do I put this? Like the hips, like the hip side, like the little pudge on the right or on the left, you know, like that little stubborn fat on the left and right sides. That helps out with that. The mountain climbers as well. The V-ups help with like toning up that middle portion of your abdominals. And the windshield wipers help with that particular, like, how do I put this? Like the love handles, right? Yeah. So I want to show you how to do this one real quick, because there is a way to do this the wrong way and a way to do this the right way. Okay, so as you can see right there, I'm going to go a little bit. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, how about now?
Yes.
Okay, so is it full screen for you?
Yes.
Okay, so notice how I'm like putting my legs all the way down. Mm-hmm. My core is strong, so I don't want you to go all the way down. I want your legs to stay right in. Can you see my little navigation bar? I mean, my little navigator thing?
Yes. Okay,
so you see how my legs are way down here? Mm-hmm. I want your legs to stay right in here and right there, like small windshield wiper like this. You. Not a big windshield wiper. The reason why is because it pulls on your lower back. If you can see right there, the reason why I can do it is because I have a little bit strong, like my abdominals are a little strong right now at that point. And so since we're barely getting into it, it's going to put a lot of strain on those transversal obliques. Okay. The external obliques. It's going to put a lot of strain on that. So I want you to keep like on the top right here. Boom, 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 boom. So it's going to look like this. And you see how I keep my knees, like I kind of whip myself up to my chest. Watch. Boom. You see how I pull it towards my chest? Mm-hmm. And not keep it down? You want to pull those knees if you need to. If it hurts your back, you bend those knees, okay? Bend the knee and keep your legs, instead of straight, bend your knees and keep your knees together, and just do those small little windshield wiper circles like that.
Tiny one.
Huh?
Yeah, the small windshield wipers.
Yeah, not like right there and then right back.
Gotcha.
Like right there and right back. You see, like just like that. But with if it hurts your back, you bend your knees. Okay?
Gotcha.
Does that help? Okay, yep. Cool. So
I got it. So small ones.
Yeah. You want to keep them small because you don't want to hurt your back. So this is how this is going to work. It shows just a little differently. So what you're going to do is bicycle abs. You're going to go 20 seconds, as many reps as possible. Then you're going to go right into mountain climbers. So 20 seconds, 20 seconds, as many reps as you can. So you count 1, elbow to the knee, elbow to the ground. That's 1. Back, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time that knee hits the elbow, that's a 1.
Uh-huh.
Whichever arm it is, So start with like if you put your right elbow to your left knee, then you come back, and then you do it again. That's 2.
Okay.
Okay. So that's how you'll count, or however you want to count. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if you do it like that, then do it like that. But you're going to go as many repetitions as you can do in 20 seconds. Okay. And you remember how to do bicycle abs, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to do as many as you can. You're going to rest 10 seconds. Then right after the 10 seconds, you're going to go right into mountain climbers. And you've seen how to do those, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to play it real quick so you can see it, how to do it, just like that. Shoulders over right there, not too far out. You don't want to have your hands over here. So you see how my arms are like trying to tracking over like this, straight down, almost straight down. My arms are a little out. So what you want to do is not too far in. Your hands are not too far in like this right here, or not too far out. Okay. Cause then you'll hurt your shoulders right here or in the front of your shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. So if your front of your shoulder is hurting, it's because your hands are too far back.
Gotcha.
Okay. And the way to fix that is obviously just push your hands up a little further and keep your back straight first time. And then you just bring your knees to your chest. Boom, boom, kind of like you're running. Okay. So you just change legs. It's a very simple concept. I know it's kind of hard to understand it right from the get-go. So you can walk your knees to your chest, like walk up, walk back, walk up, walk back. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
So like walk, 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 walk,
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's the mountain climbers. So what you're going to do is you're going to go bicycle abs, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, then mountain climbers. Then you're going to go back to bicycle abs. So you're going to repeat this 4 times. You're going to go bicycle abs, mountain climbers, bicycle abs, mountain climbers, bicycle abs, mountain climbers, bicycle abs, mountain climbers, rest. 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I do the okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I do the first 2, 4 times each, and then I rest for 2 to 3 minutes, and then I do the second 2.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
So this will be 4 minutes and 4 minutes. That would be 8 minutes, and then the 2 to 3 minutes in between. Take those 2 to 3 minutes because I want you to use those to go like a jog, like a quick 2 to 3 minute jog. If you can. Steph, I think you can do probably like an 800 in the 3 minutes, or a 400 meter jog in 3 minutes. So a 3-minute jog for you, that would mean probably do a mile in about 15 minutes, which is kind of normal if you're walking pretty fast. Okay, so which means you can do a quarter mile in 3 minutes. That's what it's basically coming down to. So I would recommend trying to get your steps in at that point. So try to walk fast or get some light jogging in between those sets. Okay. So maybe you run to the end of the street and back, and then you start your next step.
Okay.
Okay.
I can also, I'm in an apartment. I can do climbing up the stairs.
Yeah, exactly. Like walk up and down the stairs for those 2 to 3 minutes. Like literally just walk up and down, like over and over and over till you get to that 2 to 3 minutes. And if you get at the bottom and you're like 2 minutes, then do the next one. Just go to the next 3 minute and then go back to, as soon as you get to the top, just do the V-ups, the windshield wipers, and same concept applies. And as soon as you do that, boom, you're done. Just like that. That simple. So you'll do this Monday, which would have been today. And then Tuesday, you're going to do the toning and tightening one, which is going to be the planks. These are more like tightening stuff. This is more like isometric holds. Same concept. See, so I put modified planks. So you know how to do planks, side planks. Okay, so it's going to be 20 seconds of modified planks. And here, what you're going to do is the side plank, you're going to go one side for 20 seconds, the other side for 20 seconds. So you're going to go 2 for each. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you're going to go on your right arm, and then on your left arm, and then on your right arm, and then on your left arm. That's the 4 sets.
Gotcha.
Cool. Then you're going to do the C-sit hold. I'm sure I showed you how to do that. You just like literally grab the back of your knees, slide back until your core engages, let go of your the back of your legs, and let your hands kind of just hold up in the top and let your core just stay engaged.
Yes, stay engaged.
Okay. And then, I'm sorry?
Has that we did them in yoga.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you know how to do them. Okay, perfect. I think they call it the boat pose or something.
Yes, that's it.
Uh-huh, right? The boat pose. I call it the C-sit because it kind of looks like a C to me. And then what you're going to do is what you do to the front, you have to do the back. So we have to strengthen the back. Okay, you have to strengthen your lower back. So what we do is the Superman pose. And I'm sure I kind of showed you how to do that. And if I didn't, so you literally just pick up your arms and your legs. You see, try to keep your knees off the ground. It's a little struggle even for me. Squeeze the glutes. You see my glutes? Damn. So pick up your arms, get that nice tension in the shoulders. You're going to feel a little tension back here, but that's okay. That's the muscles contracting because you need that strength back there for the hamstrings. Bring the knees off the ground and hold that for 20 seconds, okay? And if you don't have an app for this, get the SmartWatt app. Okay?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so then you won't have a time with the timer. Because you can just put Tabata. It's the last one on the app. It says Tabata on it.
I gotcha.
And you just turn it on and you're good to go.
Okay.
Okay, and then you just repeat that. And then that's it. Same thing right here. So you would go plank, side planks, walk up and down the stairs, and then C-sit, Superman pose, and you repeat that one. So you do this in the beginning, like first day, and then the second day you do this, and then third day you do this, and then fourth day you do that. So that's literally how we're going to do the toning and sculpting, and we're going to change it up just a little bit for week number 4 because we're going to do one more. So week number 4, we're going to do this, and then one more.
Okay. Oh, so it's going to get more intense.
A little bit more intense, yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
Sweet. Do you have any questions for me?
No. I'm just trying to time it. Like, next week I'm going to Vegas. So
Sweet.
So I'm going to try to get these in next week. If we're going to be doing more intense stuff, like I will be doing a day of hiking, so I might just skip one of these days.
Yeah. Why would you skip one?
Huh?
It's one day. It's one day of hiking. Why would you skip one day of this?
I don't know, because I'll be exhausted.
It's just 8 minutes.
Okay. Sure. Got it. I won't skip it, I promise.
There you go. I like that idea better.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just excited about getting rid of my love handles.
Well, if you want to get rid of them, then you got to stick with me. Got to do what I say. I'm telling you. Trust me, it's working.
I am insane. Sticking
to it.
Sticking to it.
All right. So, do you have any other questions? I mean, I know you had some questions, particularly pertaining to like the macros and stuff.
I finally figured it out. It's like I was